What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is AvrLR32 here, and I got Screencast-O-Matic finally working, and now, luckily, from what I'm able to see here on the screen, there is no more of the Screencast-O-Matic like logo on the bottom left or top left, whichever one it was when I was originally using it from their site. They had a download link, and so I decided to try and download it, and I tweaked with it for about 5 minutes because I literally just downloaded it, and I love it. It wasn't working on their site for whatever reason. This bar on the bottom of my screen kept on popping up saying there was an error with the site and an item has been blocked or something like that. So when I downloaded this, it ended up giving me a choice to use just my microphone or use just my webcam or both. So what I'm testing now is doing the deck profile with my face showing. So let me know in the comments below if you guys like this setup, I guess, or if you just want me to take the webcam out altogether, I can just take out the webcam, not a big deal. Let me know which side you guys prefer it onto. I put it on this side. Well, it's going to appear on the right side of your screen, but yeah, it's on the right side because I didn't want to cover up the cards on the left side here. So, and you'll still be able to see my mouse move around and like a yellow circle will show up and everything. But overall, I really like this new setup. I like how the download works. It works great. The download took me literally 30 seconds. It did nothing bad to my computer. It's great. So if you guys are looking for a screen recorder, just go to screencast-o-matic.com. Don't use the one on the site. Actually download it. And yeah, it works beautifully. So now I can actually do deck profiles with showing my face on DN instead of been having to do it for years without showing my face. So let me know which one you guys want, like face or no face. But anyway, so this is a deck that I want to show you guys. I literally just now built it because I read the article earlier today on TCG Player. And this was written by Zach Buckley. And I like a lot of his decks because he is more on the budget side. This deck is going to cost about $100, but it can be more because you could run emergency teleports or Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbits if you have them in place of the Bailers. And yes, I will be getting to why we are running 3 Cheap Cheaps. It's actually really good in this deck. So he titled the deck Pilica of Paradise Lost because you're running 3 Pilica and 2 Bird of Paradise Lost. So what does Bird do? It came out on Clash of Rebellions. It's only a common. Has 2700 attack, 1500 defense. It's a worm tuner type, and it's a level 8, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's a level 8 dark type. And what it does is it gains 100 attack and defense for each tuner monster in your grave. So that's cute. Then once per turn, you can send a tuner monster from your hand to the graveyard, then target one monster your opponent controls and take control of it into the end phase. So it has a Tragodia kind of effect, and every time that you pitch a tuner, he's gaining another 100 attack and defense. So 27 is just his base stat, and he's already going to be getting stronger and stronger as time goes on. So let's just dive right into this here. We have 3 Cheap Cheap, 2 Bird of Paradise Lost, 2 Cock-a-doodle-doo. Yeah. Even Zach Buckley commented saying that he's surprised he was actually able to fit this in the deck because Cock-a-doodle-doo is actually a very hard card to fit in a deck. It's a level 5 wind monster, wing beast, and it's also a tuner. And what Cock-a-doodle-doo does, if there's no monsters on the field, you can special summon it from your hand as a level 3. And if your opponent controls a monster and you control no cards, you can special summon it from your hand as a level 4. And if he leaves the field, then he's banished. And I forgot to mention what Cheap 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 does is that whenever it's flipped, you can special summon a level 5 or higher tuner monster from your deck. So hello, Bird of Paradise Lost. And then we got one, as my friend Greg calls it, Debris, but Debris Dragon, 2 Veilers, and then we got 2 Gusto Griffin. It's a level 2 wing beast, and if it's sent from the hand to the graveyard, you can special summon a Gusto monster from your deck, so you could play out another Griffin. You could bring out Pilica, which is pretty much the main thing that you're going to be going for. And then we got 2 Max C, 3 Quick Draw Synchron, 2 Unmasked Dragon, 1 The Tricky, and 3 Pilica, Descendant of Gusto. So what this does, it's a Psychic, so that's why E-Telly can be ran in this. And I don't believe you have any of the Psychics besides this. Yeah, those are it. And then Unmasked Dragon and Bird of Paradise Lost are only Warps. So Pilica is a good Psychic type, which is why you can run E-Telly. Whenever it's normal specimen, you target a wind tuner monster in your grave. So you can target Cock-a-doodle-doo, or I'm sorry, it wouldn't go to the grave. So you can target Debris Dragon or Quick Draw Synchron, a wind tuner monster, special summon that target in face of defense. Its effects are negated, and if you activate this effect, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except wind monsters, and then you can only use the effect of Pilica once per turn. And you have a good amount of winds in here. You've got Clear Wing, you've got High Speedroid, you've got what else? Stardust Dragon. So you have some good choices here. And then Quick Draw is good. It allows you to make Junk Destroyer and, yes, Junk Warrior. Chevalier des Fleurs. Just good cards like this, and Drill Warrior too. Even though with the ruling change, it's actually still pretty good. But yeah, and then the Tricky is good. You can, pitch like a dead cheap in your hand, or you can like pitch Debris to get out this, summon Pilica, get out Debris, and then since its effects negated, you can sync with level 4s or something higher than level 4, whatever it is that you need to do. And then Unmasked Dragon. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I'm back. I was having some technical difficulties. Now, as I was saying, Unmasked Dragon, what it does is that whenever it's destroyed by balance in the grave, you can special summon a Worm-type monster with 1500 less defense in your deck. This has exactly 1500 defense, so it's another way to get out Bird of Paradise Lost. A lot of combos with Bird of Paradise Lost, you can pitch, like, say, a dead tuner in your hand again. Like, you could just pitch Cock-a-doodle-doo in the grave, get it in the grave, and then summon it out with Pilica. Take one of your opponent's monsters, sink or exceed with it. Use Bird of Paradise Lost, pitch Debris, take a monster, summon Pilica, get out Debris, make a synchro. There's so many stupid plays you can make with this that are just flat out funny. Unmasked Dragon has 1400 attack, 1100 defense. You can swing in one of your opponent's monsters, bring out Paradise, swing over a monster, pitch a tuner, take their other monster, make a play with it. So, really good for that. Spells, we got Foolish Book, Mind Control, Double MST, Raigeki, and Soul Charge. Pretty standard spell lineup. Traps, we got one Bottomless, triple Call, let you reuse your monsters, obviously. Double Phoenix Chain, triple Mirror Force because it's Mirror Force, and one Warning. You want to obviously be able to protect your monsters. And then for the extra deck, we got one Armides, one Armory Arm, one Chevalier des Fleurs. All she does is that whenever a spell or trap's activated once per turn, you can negate it. Two Clear Wings, one Drill Warrior, one High Speedroid Kendama. If it attacks a defensive monster, does piercing. And then you can only use each of the effects of Kendama once per turn. You can banish Machine-type monster from your grave to inflict 5 to your opponent. And then if it's in your graveyard, you control no cards, you can special summon this card, but then you can't normal summon set the turn you activate this effect. So, pretty good. Then we got Junk Warrior. We can make it with Quick Draw Synchron. Junk Destroyer, again, with Quick Draw. Very good. Samsara, you can make it with Debris Dragon, which Samsara is actually a very good defensive play. In case you don't know what it does, if it's destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, or if the card you or if this card you control is sent to the grave by opponent's card effect, you can target one monster in either player's grave except Samsara and special summon it. You can only use this effect of Samsara once per turn. So, like, let's say your opponent has towers in their graveyard, then you could special summon out towers. Like, just stupid stuff like that makes this deck good. Then we got one Scrap, one Stardust, one Yazi, one Zamayo, and one Castel. Very interesting deck. I really want to test this. I'm not going to be running this at my regional on October 10th in Kissimmee, Florida. I'm probably going to be sticking with a meta deck. 99% sure about that. Just still trying to figure out what I want to run. But guys, test this deck out. Let me know what you guys think. Zach Buckley has very good articles on TCG Player. Be sure to check him out. Both him and Doug Zeef. I have mentioned Doug Zeef in my videos previously, but he needs some more love. He only has about, I think, 3,000 subs as of right now. So go and show him some love. He's just DZeef on YouTube. DZEEF. Making this to a shout-out video now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this deck in the comments below. I'm going to go test this like crazy. And thank you guys for watching. Again, let me know what you guys think about the webcam. Do you want it like on a different side, or do you just not want it all? Alright, thank you guys for watching.